Hello, you beautiful people. I hope you're keeping well. I am just ever so slightly late because I'd forgotten to do my eye drops because they do tend to sting, they get dry. I thought it was hay fever, but my opticians thought differently. So I am here now. I've just seen that this stream has gone live. So how are you doing, people? I hope you've had a good week. Now, high contrast. I'm not talking about the very talented musician. This is actually the something that I don't tend to do, which is take very high contrast pictures. I like to have quite neutral colours, and it is possible to still achieve that. But I just wanted to try playing a lot more with light and darkness. So that's where the idea for this stream is. As always, I just like to push myself a little bit. And it is certainly becoming difficult to think of new ways to challenge myself. But that's part of the reason for this particular theme to this stream is that it's actually taken me out of my usual style. So I may actually discover a new style of photography out a result of this. So let's see how we get on. As always, there's that small transition period where I get used to the photo mode and where all of the settings are and so on. So I will most likely do my
That was
usual thing of just
insane.
taking a
You
random
guys
shot.
seriously got nothing better to do in these labs than make giant killer shrubs?
The path
Oh
to
yeah,
scientific achievement is fraught with pitfalls. The only way to avoid making mistakes is to do nothing.
very true. Cannot really fault that logic. Um, okay, I think I already know this.
Access granted.
All right. I was loving the old classical. That was cool. No, we are going to stick with that, but I do feel that I could probably do with some ammo. Sufficient resources, but what else do we have? So only shotguns. A little bit better than the thirst machine. That is a little bit loud. So effectively, I rammed a load of pesticides into an overgrown shrub. Now we're talking about high contrast, and this in itself is... I love this. So anyway, I'm predominantly just looking at the right angle for this picture. It's quite a soft light up there with the fog diffusing everything, but you've got brightness, you've got darkness there, so that's pretty much spot on to the thing. I'm just working on the angle now, just to make it quite a cohesive picture. Wow, this music is very loud. I do apologise. So, let's go into photo mode rather than doing all that. So the actual contrast is here. So we're going to set it quite high. And then, let me see now. Oh, sorry. I've got to turn the sound down on the stream. Well, not actually for you guys. I mean, on the device I am watching my stream on, simply because that's how I see where your chat is, so you don't get it up on screen. Because it reads it out to you. We don't need subtitles. I don't set this up like a film, so it doesn't matter so much. Let's try gamma again, just to bring that brightness back in, whereas you've still got the darkness and the extra contrast. I'm curious if I can... Do I want that much red in there? Or do I want it more of a colder look? Ooh, that's a question. So let's just bring the brightness up. So that's very blue, and that's quite a strange look. So I am going to bring that red back in. No, I am going to keep it quite neutral on that one. I'm happy with the gamma intensity. So the saturation I'm going to drop a little bit. Just to, whenever you do contrast, what you find is it really boosts the colours as well. So just dropping it a little bit, because it was around about 48. But I'm just bringing it to a level where I'm quite happy with it, which I feel is about there. So let's have a look. Let's set up the grid now. Oh yes, I need to free camera it. So this bottom bit, not so interesting. So we're going to set the dark bit as the bottom third. And I know I was talking about angle and so on. So I'm going to go back quite a bit and then drop back in. Keep that angle. Gonna... that's going to be difficult. So I do need to go back a bit because... sorry to say this again, but not everyone watches every single stream. Because I do Instagram posts, it's got a 5:4 aspect ratio. So I just need to give a bit space for the two lights, the red and the two reds on the left and right. So now I've got that, I'm going to take the grid off and grab that photo. And that's the first picture. My test picture, as you will. Nope. Why did it lead me up here? Oh, that's cool. All the resources are still here, because... oh, poor little dude. Okay. Let's do the options, because that music volume is a little bit too loud. So we'll go to 45, because I'm still enjoying it. And master volume, I'm probably going to pop that down to 80. Just to make it easier for you guys to hear me. Because I am aware I'm a softly spoken person. Unless you annoy me, of course, and then that's quite a different story. Oh. Hey, buddy. Haha. Bring it. That was cool. It's bad lighting though, that's the problem. That's quite good lighting. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I think we found a more powerful one of those guys. Well, once more into the breach, my friends. I was trying to get an action shot,
That was
if I'm honest with you.
insane.
Yup.
Seriously got nothing better to do in these labs than make giant...
Please select the desired procedure.
So going for ammo, because that's something I hadn't done. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's something I wish I had noticed earlier. Right, so where's good light? Well, Matey Boy's going to get it. Because we've got someone who spits some sort of... Oh, it's too slow. But I think this guy's a more mutated version. Certainly a bit quick for me to grab a photo. Let's try it though. I think I've got enough health. Can't see what... Yeah, there's health, I think. Nope, he'd be dead. I tell you, he's definitely a souped-up version of the normal guys. Got some neuropolymer, that is good. That looks a little bit more... Whoa! Here he is. So if you want to talk about contrast, that is a very high contrast. And how far can we actually go? Oh! Ha! You can actually go all the way up to the ceiling. That's very cool. So it's quite annoying you can't just lift up. You know, there's no buttons to go up or down, but that's kind of cool that we can... We have pretty much free reign of it, though. So yeah, that's very high contrast, because it's a very vibrant green against a grey background. Does it make a good picture? No, but it's an example. Do those shadows make a good picture? Yes. Do I want to go slightly higher again? Because really it's that pillar that grabs my attention rather than this sprout. Which is why I've moved it slightly back. Now I do need the grid for this. I want that to be... And it's just a guideline because it's in landscape instead of portrait. But it gives me a rough idea of how I'm setting up the image. So in my mind, I'm narrowing the two vertical lines. And sort of imagining it, I do get it wrong sometimes, I'm not going to lie. Which is why I'm bringing it back a little bit. Which also means I need to drop down a little bit. Just to keep that angle. And now we're going to muck around with... Actually, we're going to do the brightness again. Temperature I'm fine with, and that's just making it blue so it's sad, or orange so it's nice and happy. So we'll go to contrast. I'm going to increase that a fair bit, almost to noir standards. And this is a good thing to demonstrate, actually. So if I get rid of all the colour, then you've got the pure picture, so it allows you to work on the black and white. And then gamma just to almost undo what I did. So now I'm happy with that. Just a slight increase, because if I go more, then that undoes the contrast. So next we're going back to the saturation, and I'm going straight to 50. Oh, I just wanted to remove it to give you a demonstration. So now the green looks very unnatural, and that's my starting point. So I'm just going to drop it back, because it was quite saturated, so it was a very strong contrast. So I'm only dropping it down to 41, I think. No, I'm going to stick at 42. It just gives me that impression of life. What else do I want to do? Let's see about the red, see if that changes anything in the wall. Nope. So we've got those done. Autofocus I'm not going to play with. Oh, or am I? So I'm not going to go for the autofocus. What I'm going to do is just bring it back until the wall, so that pillar that I'm interested in, comes into focus. And this involves a lot of tapping on the D-pad, because I just feel that if I use the autofocus, as soon as I bring it back to this sort of composition, it will focus on the plant. Oops. I pressed the back down button by mistake. Oh my word, this is taking some time. And I am wondering why this plant is coming into focus and not that. Which is actually pretty good. That's a strange picture, not gonna lie. There's the grid. I'd lost it for a moment. A bit more brightness, I think. Just a touch. I think that will work. I haven't got a clue what I was thinking when I did that, but I am not averse to it. Ah, it was one of those that did me. So this is really poor lighting. And there's not a great deal I can do about that, I don't think. Nice light up there, by the way. So much for the action shot, really. Let's just bring that right up. So this will most certainly need a lot of contrast. Nope. There's nothing wrong with going the other way, I suppose. So let's leave it about there. Go back and really drop the brightness. No, I'm just going to take the hit. There was nothing I could do with that lighting. And that's the thing. Photography is about light. And if you need people to know what your subject is, it kind of helps when they're lit correctly. Oh. Oh, hello. That one looks cool. Hmm. That may need a shotgun or two, I think. It will certainly need a sip, so Prost.
Shit, that was insane.
Oh, I've got to do all that again.
You guys seriously
Oh
got
my
nothing better to do?
days.
Authorization. Major Nichayev.
Okay. But you have to bear in mind, I've taken 2 photos, so that's why that bit's taken so long. But it won't take me that long to actually kill everyone.
God damn, fuck!
Where's the other guy? There was someone here. Oh, he hasn't been turned. That's cool. What's that? Was that a dragonfly? Oh, focus. This is great lighting, by the way. I think I've lost the great lighting. Certainly a very high contrast image, but yeah, the light's not on him properly. And now he did. And about to explode. Oh, hello, there's matey boy. Anyone remember what health is? Ah, cool. Whoa. This guy's hardcore. But it's all lovely polymers, so it's absolutely fine. But yeah, there's very little adjustments that's needed in this area because it's already high contrast. That's kind of interesting. I think that's one I got before. So let's try and do this one quickly because this one causes a lot of problems. Was für die Hölle? Yes, what the hell is going on? This guy. Okay, so I'm thinking brightness may actually get us out of this spot. Again. So we've got a good bit of highlights on him. So let's see. So that's a good contrast. We're going to adjust the gamma and go back to contrast. So it's brought a fair bit of detail out on the character. Now the problem is it's quite a bright background, so I'm not overly keen on that angle. So we may have to use the wall. Actually, we'll just go for a really close crop. Something like that. A bit further round. No, I need the grid. I probably don't need the grid, but I'm going to use it because it's more of a comfort blanket than anything else. So we may lose that spike or the back of the head. I'm not sure what I'm going to lose on this crop, but I'm effectively trying to keep the most important parts within this square. And that. Another little trick, which is going to be so difficult to do with this. That was too far. Is have the eyes at the right level. So I'm going to set it for the bridge of the nose, but I do want to go up just ever so slightly. Like that, I think. So now let's go back to the corrections. So I don't need that much colour. And I will be adjusting the highlights in post-editing just to really bring this image out. Because I don't feel I can go any further with the contrast. So I'm going to just adjust the brightness. Because sometimes dropping the colour can also darken an image. So I've just brought that back in and conveniently can take off the grid now. No. It was too steep an angle. I want the focus to be on the head. And even though I'm compensating for the crop, I want to have the right angle for it. Which is just a touch down. Precision mode would be useful. Do I have a rotate? Turn of the camera. Now I don't want to go too far. I'm not going for the Dutch angle because I don't know what that is. But I'm not going too far. I don't want it anything extreme like that. Because this way, yes, it allows you to have a flat top horizontal on it, but it just ruins the image. I just want to have it so that the wall is quite straight. I'm using the line near that circle with the B in it to judge that. And then I'm just dropping it a little bit further. And that's just to help get more in the crop that I'm going for, because I've tilted the plant down a little bit. Quite a bit, actually. And I don't like it. I think the eyes were better round about there. No, that's what I'm going for. And now, I'm probably going to get me a little bit of a beating. Let's see. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. I'm going to get killed, I think is a better thing to say, rather than a bit of a beating, because I'd be dead. What a great stream. Half hour into it, and I'm still in the same room we started in. Actually, before anyone actually joins the stream, and for those watching in the future, I am really sorry. I did prepare for this, but unfortunately, the human body is the human body, so give me a moment. Thank you so much for your patience. I am going to call on it a little bit more. I need to change my glasses. These are my ones for video, well, actually from my virtual photography glasses. I had them set up so it'd be better for these. But with the headphones on, they're really crushing the back of my skull, so give me a moment.
Shit, that was insane. You guys seriously got nothing better to do in these labs than make giant killer shrubs?
The path to scientific achievement is fraught with pitfalls. The only way to avoid making mistakes is to do nothing.
I mean, these aren't a great deal more comfortable. So the ones that I got set up for virtual photography, they are, as I say, crush the back of my, just behind the ears. Whereas these ones really dig into my nose. I mean, I went to the opticians, got these made for me, as they do when you go to an optician's, and when I went to pick them up, I had absolutely no fitting. For some reason, the guy didn't feel it was worthy of his time to do it. Just handed me the glasses, and I've experienced random pains, but these are far better with these headphones on. They're not squishing my head so much. And that's my rant over. It's hard to be in a cheerful mood when you're in pain.
Access granted.
Right. So it is 4 is all I can do, so that's all I will have. These guys I'm going to kill with the axe. The other guys I'm going to kill. When I go into the other room, it's shotgun time. Because I was hoping to... Where did the resource for that go? I was hoping to kill the plant thing first. But yeah, I do not think that is a possibility, because I keep dying. I definitely made shotgun shells. You saw me do it, right? I'm not sure that's going to make a difference. I wonder what happened. I wonder where my bullets have gone. I don't actually know where health is. It's really quite strange. Probably need another health pack after that. Okay, so my grand plan of plant a la shotgun is not an option. And what makes it worse, it's plant robot. No, plant dead man a la shotgun. Yeah, he's getting turned. So let's get rid of these guys before Matey Boy turns up. Will you die already? Okay. You've been turned, mate. I am really sorry to say.
I don't understand.
Oh, there's another one. You cheeky monkeys. Run away. I think am I doing health? Ah. I've been doing something that wasn't health. That was some sort of sound wave thing. That was odd. Now I definitely didn't kill the big guy. I'm almost certain of that. Where are these coming from, I wonder? I might as well get some more resources. This one. Wonder what happened to him. There must be one up there. Damn. Cannot get to there, so... What was that? Was that a threat? No. Will this actually work on organic matter? Yes. That is cool. You may die now. Not gonna lie, slightly confused. Unless he's in here. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with getting the thing all the way down there. In the last stream. It was quite a bit of working out when you're really tired. But we made it. So I need to go back up to there. Because I may have a canister? I don't know. Definitely think I need a health boost there. Grab that. And let's carry on our merry way, because that was not a very nice room. Okay, let's do the puzzle. Oops. Ah, I'm having a right special moment. No. Oh, this isn't going to work. No. Oh my days. Can I try again? Yes. Button mashing. I am a little bit too tired to be streaming, I think.
Charles, they didn't used to monkey around with the birch tree like this all the time, did they?
Indeed. The birch tree is first and foremost a symbol, although it does require a certain amount of careful tending every 2 days.
So every other day you gotta run around collecting 4 different canisters? Ugh, what a
Already
pain in
been
the
here.
ass.
Already took a photo of that.
It was especially entertaining, of course, to read the reports from the Americans at Langley. Here. Their sources really outdid themselves this time. We had such a wonderful time reading about the mysterious new hydraulic solutions employed in Soviet-made robots, with some sort of glassy, transparent jelly instead of traditional liquids.
There we are. That's interesting. What can we do with this? If anything, really. That gives you an idea of what we can do with it. And what we're looking for is a strange angle. Probably not that close. Because again, the crop and so on. This is going to be odd. Most certainly strange. And it actually seems to be getting flatter as I'm doing the contrast, which is quite unusual. With the domes, or the converse, was it convex? I always get that the wrong way around. The convex domes in the wall. Drop the greens a little bit, increase the red and the blues quite a touch, which is an odd filter. So I may bring that green back in, because it was countered out by increasing the reds and the blues. Saturation I can afford to drop a little bit. I'm going to drop the temperature as well, a little bit bluer. So yeah, there's no way to give any sort of depth to those circles, which is a shame, but I just can't, as far as I can tell. I could try increasing the contrast further, but no, they are just too shallow. I don't mind that contrast though. Let's bring the brightness up again to about there. And the beams of light are fairly interesting. I mean, I'll take the picture, and what I expect it to look like is something like that when I actually crop it in and take the picture. That's most likely what I'll go for, because you don't need that bit there. I'm going to take that as well, just in case. Yeah, they're definitely... Oh no! It's not convex. No, it is. Yeah. It's a button. So, button does door. Okay. Oh, hello. That was awesome. Oh, we got a headshot there. Bye-bye. Okay, so this thing needs decommissioning. That thing just needs doing. I wonder if that... No, you don't get any resource for them. That shouldn't be producing another one. I did the thing in. Hang on. By the way, these are all goodies. Ah. Let's explore the rooms. And I was almost going to try a picture framing my character in the wall and remember that I am just a series of arms. Because again, thinking about the close crop and just to give you a rough idea, just think of the vertical lines as the edges of the portrait. It's not quite, it's slightly wider. And I just want to think of where I want this to be. So I'm going to go up slightly. About there. That's ideally where I'd like it to be. Brightness, I'm going to ramp up a fair bit actually, because I really want a strong contrast on this. About there. The gamma is going to go up a fair bit as well. It's about 53. Saturation, bring that down to about there. And let's play with autofocus. I mean with focus. This may take some time, but it does give me a chance to wet my whistle. So cheers. So yeah, apart from the opticians, I don't really have anything exciting to say. I mean, the opticians was literally just picking up my glasses because I'd already had the eye test, chose the lenses that I wanted to go for, and I chose form over function. Simply because, no, function over form, simply because I I need varifocals. So this is my long distance, that's my normal in the middle, and then that's my short distance. And for some reason, you have to pay to get it clearer on the edges. And so as a result of that, having wider glasses means that the actual distorted bit is further away, so you've got more vision. I mean, I did pay to get it improved, but I didn't pay for the full um, package because, quite frankly, I just feel like it's an absolute con. Right. So yeah, I went and picked them up, and I'm used to having my glasses adjusted for my face when I first get them. But I was told just try them for a week, see how you get on, and try them. So I've been in a bit of pain. So it cuts just into the ear there, and on this side of the nose it cuts into. So it is fairly uncomfortable, which is probably why I'm a little bit angsty. So if I am, I do apologise. I try not to allow it to affect the people around me. Um, I mean, I've also got live testing on one of my processes. I've discovered a few things that need changing, but it was still a success. So I was really happy about that. Um, it was my a bit of a family get together as well on Saturday, so that was quite nice. But that's about it. You know, I don't exactly live a rock and roll lifestyle, but all in all, it wasn't too bad a week. And as I say, I hope you've all had a good one. And while I was rambling, what I was working on is, as I say, to get the contrast, I had to really increase the brightness of this picture. And then I worked on the contrast so that the brightness just turned into highlights, which is something I wanted to work on. To actually contrast the contrast, I dropped the saturation. And then just for a little bit of interest and depth to it, what I've done is I've put the focal distance between the two circles and then just expanded it a little bit. So you've got a little bit of blurring on the outside, so the right half of the circle closest to us, and at the top left-hand quarter of the circle at the top is slightly out, and I'm hoping that will give it a little bit of interest and depth to it. I seem to be going into a bit of a minimalist style today, but I suppose that's what high contrasts do to you, maybe. But either way, I was happy with it. It's uneerily quiet, isn't it? There's someone to talk to down there. So let's see what they have to say.
It's too bad how it all ended up. No one ever thought something like this could happen. It was always going to the stars, the bright future that awaits us. Now all I can do is lie here and think about it all.
How long ago did the robots attack?
To be honest, I haven't been very good at keeping track of time. But it must have been quite a while ago. At least a few days.
Before I get into that conversation, though, I just want to give a shout out to Shadow Plays. It's a very young streamer, but they're actually really good. I've caught one of the streams, I've seen a few of their videos, and they've popped on here and said hello a few times. But I think they certainly deserve some love, but they are very difficult to find. So what you want to do is search Shadow KV4F and look for a profile picture of a dog. And then just give them a like and subscribe. They are very good at Fortnite. They also play Call of Duty as well occasionally, so well worth a watch.
How did you end up in the corridor?
I was the first one they did in. Lab Tech 42 did it.
But watch your language
I
around them.
went to get some coffee, and it grabbed me by the neck and snapped it right here.
Although you all have been very, very well
Can you
mannered on
tell
my
me
stream,
anything?
so
How did this all get
I
started?
probably didn't need to say that.
Unexpected. And
Pardon
very
me?
bloody. You're lucky, you know. There are only a few robots here now. The first day, the place was swarming with them. Every corridor had someone screaming, or dying, or both.
And where did the robots go?
How should I know? All over the facility, I guess. I assume they went through those tunnels. A few of them got stopped or taken out. And I guess the rest are probably still out there, waiting for you.
Well, that's nice.
You seem pretty calm about this.
Why shouldn't I be? I had my fill of screaming when it all went down. I freaked out, swore, saw terrified, dying people. Funny thing is, what scared them most wasn't the robots that were butchering them. It was seeing me dead and talking.
Why do you think that is?
Because it's a damn scary thing to be talking to a dead man. Ah, you mean why I'm talking? I've no idea. I'm not even sure I'm happy about it. It doesn't matter anyway.
I like that.
Well, I gotta run.
All right, see you.
But you won't. That's the point.
This has got to be some kind of mistake. Sechenov should have foreseen this. He must have.
Here we go. Only one more after this.
Pesticide polymer canister connected.
I hate all parasites, human or otherwise. At least the tree can breathe easy now.
The pests have been eliminated, and the birch tree has returned to normal.
Just need one more. So the cold workshop. So I think that was also this way. See ya, buddy. I don't want to go through that room again, so I'm just going to... Oh,
Select the desired procedure.
no! That's why I didn't have any ammo. You need to pick the damn things up. So I've just wasted all that. Oh, that is a little bit annoying. I'm still going to grab that though. There's no one watching. I'm going to do this for me. I made them. I paid for them. I'm having them. It's not that much of a diversion. I haven't actually gotten that far because my fascination with taking pictures, surreal as they may have been, I'll remember that on the way back. See, it is actually beneficial me doing this. Now, was it this way? Yes. Damn. That's just not working at all, so we're going to go axe mad. And it is... surely not that way, but I'm going to have to kill these things. 'Cause there is definitely another one around here somewhere. No, I've already done that. Where is the other one? But I'm glad it's remembered that, so I'm hoping it's going to remember that I built loads of ammunition over here. Here we are. That's more like it. So let's just change that. That's a lot more like it. I'd built 20. Well, 15, I believe. So yes, I am very happy with that. Damn. I'm keeping the axe. And it was that pipe. I need to remember that window with the pipe. I feel like there's something there. I'm a little bit jumpy. No, that does open. But again, I'm not doing that because I want to go to the save back here.
The pesticide workshop is where crucial research into crop
Meh.
protection is being
No.
immunity in favor of increased productivity.
Where was it? Definitely wasn't there. I had to go back to this room, I think.
Field of polymer crop treatment.
Was this one? No. This one. Well, going to just do the old floating controls until I can find something that pleases me. None of it does, I don't think. No. It was interesting, but just not enough. So we need to find the dead body and carry on walking, which I believe is this gentleman down here. Yup. Then we'll go in that room and save. We've done another set there, so we can save this. Just wanted to look, really. It's telling me this way, which I'm pretty sure is the way I came. So why is it telling me that? Well, that's why it's telling me that. But either way, we do know it is the frozen one, because it tells me in the top left hand. I think this is the one with the chicken staring down the guy. Yeah, it is. Which isn't even slightly disturbing. Pretty sure I've done that. Yes, because he was saying about them popping necks and so on. All these corridors look very, very familiar. Thought so. So, get canister from the cold workshop. I mean, that definitely looks like a cold workshop. I mean, it's most likely because I was following that thing. That's clearly not it. This must be it. But didn't I get one from the cold workshop? So I may be wrong here. Not worth saving. Oh! Hello. That was a very disturbing scene. We've got a little cow here. No, they are just set pieces, and I am happy to leave them that way. I swear I've been here, because that's where the chick... Oh! Nope, the chicken's killable. Oh, very strange. So we've been in there. I'm pretty sure we got the canister from... a canister from here from liquidizing all of the cows and chickens and pigs and whatnot. That's very strange, but while it's glitched like that... Have a look. So that's got too much brightness behind it. That could work. So let's have a look. That is so very, very disturbing, but... Again, too dark that side, so let's go up just a touch more. I want to use the curve of the window to frame that. And go slightly to the right. I want to have the dark background behind him and a bit of space behind the nose maybe. Let's readjust that. Gonna just experiment with a few angles. So about there. Brightness needs increasing massively because again I'm going to be doing the contrast. That's a very high contrast, so the brightness needs to go up a lot. And now I've got that, I need to adjust the saturation. Not too much. We still need to recognize it as once been human, but I feel that the gamma could do with dropping. And that sort of brings it back to round about where it was. So I'm going to increase it a tad. And then step up the intensity. Again, a gamma can do with a little bit more. And now we're going to do the autofocus, theoretically. There's no way to actually set that. That's really strange. So autofocus doesn't want to work for me now. It's probably because these are glitched. So I do apologise, but we're just going to have to do it the slow way. Now he's quite close to where the camera is, so this shouldn't take too long. As you can see, the arm's coming in. Now the head is. We can increase the f-stop. And we're going to bring the focal length back a tad. To about there. Increase the f-stop again. I'm going to hide the HUD for this. No, I actually quite like a little bit of line. No, I think that is a good picture. May step back a tad, so I just need to increase that. And again, that's just to give me space to work on the crop and so on. Just making sure the outlines are all fine. Because we're still fine on his arm, so I was just looking at the horns, I suppose you would call them. So let's just grab that picture. And I think I did right on that choice. I don't think that works too well. It's just quite busy in these guys.
Our permission to come aboard, sir. Smiling face with smiling eyes.
Welcome aboard, me hearty. How are we doing? I hope you're keeping well. I'm just looking at these grizzly little plants and seeing if I can do anything interesting with them. But yeah, it's been quite quiet again today. So it's lovely to have you on board. Just gonna grab that shot. I don't even need to adjust it. I really like that. But yeah, these are glitched. So I thought I'd take advantage and get some pictures of it. I don't think any of this is available. Yep, nothing to nick. So I'm trying to bring a tree back to life. I have completely forgotten why I'm trying to bring said tree back to life, but that is my mission. It involved liquidating a lot of animals and a few other very questionable experiments. I'm now looking for the last canister. Which is not in there. Definitely not in here. And this thing keeps taking me back to the tree, so I know it's definitely not that. Don't speak Russian, which makes this very, very difficult. Already been down here, but I'm just curious. So that still tells me the frozen one. Oh, what arrow was that? Doesn't say.
Our permission to come aboard, sir. Smiling face with smiling eyes. I'm doing fine, thank you. A lot better now. It's the weekend. Smiling face with sunglasses. Thumbs up.
Oh my days, most certainly. It has finally arrived. It has felt like a fairly long week, to be quite honest. I mean, granted, I do need to get these new glasses sorted, so that's probably what made it feel a lot longer than it actually was. But yeah, I am glad the week's over. 2 days of freedom, my friend. 2 days of freedom. But yeah, and I have absolutely no plans for the weekend, which is perfect. I always like weekends where I can just do whatever I want. Pretty certain I've done all I can in here. But there's no harm having an explore before completely abandoning it. That's kind of cool. So let's see now. What can we make out of this image? Now, I think the light on it was certainly quite crucial. And maybe play with that circular light in the background as well. And just crop a strange angle on it.
Oh yes, you know it. How's the gym going?
I almost died on 2 occasions. It's the only way to describe it. So on the Tuesday, which is my arm, legs, and stomach days, before going to the gym, I was chatting to one of the guys at work, and I said, I do deadlifts and so on. He was like, "Oh, try doing squats," which all you're doing is instead of having the bar in front of you, you have it behind your head, but the rest of the movements are pretty much the same. But the next day and the day after, the top of my hamstrings are absolutely killing. And being that arm day involves doing like tricep works, so the back of the arms, um, they took a bit of a beating on Tuesday, but a lot of the exercises I do on Thursday, which is only 2 days later, also use the triceps. So yeah, they were hard workouts. Nothing that caused me to lose form or anything like that, but they certainly were. They took it out of me, mate. I was pooped by the end of that. Pardon me. Suitably tired. I knew I'd done a good workout. Right. It's taken a lot of mucking around, but I think... Actually, I'm just going to drop down a touch. I think I've got a good composition here. So I'm cropping the top of the circle because I like how the wall is going in like, well, like that. I like the texture of the wall on the bottom half of the semicircle in the middle of the window. I like how you've got the vine coming round as well. It's just a mess of shapes, but for some reason I really like that. So, and just so you know, the what I'm doing for this stream is I'm going for high contrast images, which is not something I ever do. I tend to shy away from really striking images, but that just means I need to push myself, and that's what I'm doing now. So I'm experimenting and sort of finding my way to some extent to get the looks I'm going for. But being that it's so new to me, it's quite a trial and error. Certainly a journey of discovery. And I'm almost using my emotions to know when it's the right hue and the right level of contrast and so on. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so I had found it, I had set it up, and then I pressed the wrong button. And it was, so I know that I had wanted that around about there. I do need to be higher though. No, it's definitely higher. I think maybe further along here. No, it was definitely around there. But I felt I was higher. But I clearly wasn't. Because the texture in the lower half.
Haha, I'm glad you're getting a good workout.
Oh
But you
my
like
days.
to put yourself through the ringer, don't you?
Yeah, most certainly. But it is the best way to get results, I suppose. Or at least that's what I keep telling myself while I'm slowly dying from exhaustion. But Yeah, I mean, I'm not aiming for anything. I'm not looking to get big or anything like that. It's a way of getting healthier, whilst also just getting out of the house. I mean, I'm already near the gym when I finish work, so there's no harm, no foul. You know, it's no effort for me to go there. And because I do what's known as supersets, it really doesn't take that long to get through the workout. I'm probably done in around 30 to 45 minutes. I think it would be fair to say. I'm just going to drop that brightness a tad. And I want to do focal length. Well, we're going to start with the f-stops. So 22 maybe. Really, I'm only interested in the two circular windows. The rest of it, I'm not that interested in. 22 is too much. So now we've got the thing in focus. Just need a little bit more. Oh. I didn't think about that. I've now lost the texture on the wall, which I rather enjoyed. But it is a rather busy image anyway. So I think I'm fine with that. Gonna give a little bit more space to that plant. Don't know why that's so shallow. I think I need to be there and then drop it. Because I'm using the bar to separate the two lights. And that, I think, is the image I'm going for. Maybe move it slightly more there. No. That is the image I'm going for. And I've just noticed the dragonfly, so we're going to focus on those after this picture. That's really cool. Okay, so let's try the autofocus. Sort of worked. No, it didn't at all. It just turned off the distance. But how was your week? Sometimes I think having nothing.
That mutated human reminds me of the teacher from the film, The Wall.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean. That really was a great film. Terribly disturbing, but it was a great film. Great album as well. Oh well, can't do the dragonfly. Tommy was another very strange film. Oops. It's clearly not here. It's definitely not. Okay, not quite sure what that was. Oh, that was just that. Okay.
Oh well, you know, same old, same old.
Yeah. Work's work. You can't really say anything exciting about it. I mean, I enjoyed my job, but it was very much the same. I mean, I was testing a new process that I just finished. And it went pretty well, not gonna lie, so I'm quite happy with that. But that's pretty much it. Discovered a few things that needed updating, which is always the way when you go live. And been playing Cyberpunk. I mean, I tried to do a thing for Valentine's Day, but it's really not me. And in Cyberpunk, it's really hard to find loving couples when you actually want to. Because there are some around, but I think that doesn't really happen until you're later on in the game. And do you have any upgrades? I don't think I do. So let's have a look at storage and disassembly. Oh, did not know I have all this in there. That's very cool. Got plenty of shots, good bit of those. Let's move that across. That's nice that it does that. A few more shotgun shells. Don't need that simply because I just don't own any bullets. Fire cartridge I'll use. I'll run out of space. So I'm just going to auto sort. I was hoping I'd be able to incorporate a couple, but I can't. Hang on. I've got an idea. Okay.
So, what will it be, Major? Weapons or...
No. So we should have a space. We don't have a space. Okay. I give up. Let's carry on with the game if I can work out where to go next. Because unfortunately that prompt there is a lie. Because it's not actually where I need to go. This I've already been. Ooh. So the symbol of frost isn't what I thought it was. So maybe I should go to the B, which is what I thought this area was. No harm to try. There's nothing down here. Or is there? Well, we'll carry on down. That's blocked. I remember that now. Pretty certain this isn't it, because this bit should lead me to the disturbing cow bit, I think. No. Oh, where's Ainley when you need him?
True, both films were good. The only difference is The Wall was loosely based on Roger Waters' life, but Tommy was thought up by Pete Townshend.
Yeah, it was pure fiction, that one. If I'm honest, from the Tommy album, it was only Pinball Wizard that I actually liked, and Behind Blue Eyes. I love Behind Blue Eyes, by the way. But those are the only two from that album that I actually enjoyed. I am a great fan of The Who. So I've already done that, so it can't be this way. It must be something different. But as I say, it's very difficult knowing where to go when you don't speak or read Russian. Unless I'm missing something, which I don't believe I am. That's just a room, which takes you into there. Which this also does. Ooh. Hehe. Extra resources. So I've done the... I don't know if there's a map in this. There is. I don't have it. Where is the last one? Ooh, this is a doozy. Because if you click on it, I don't think it tells you anything. Oh no, I actually... Really? I was carrying both of them. So I am terribly sorry about that, everyone.
Optimal temperature has been restored.
Woohoo! Oh, do I feel like a numpty. That's cool, but I just want to have a look around here first. So there's your R2-D2. No, your CP30 that you were saying about. I never twigged when you were saying it that you were actually talking about a robot that was in the game.
We did it, Comrade Major.
Slow your roll, Glove. I did it.
I provided moral support.
So very well spotted.
Whatever. I guess you helped a little. How are you feeling?
That question doesn't really apply to me, but thank you for your concern. I am fine. Are we ready to leave now?
Yes. Yes, I am looking forward to some different decor.
Zaharov die?
Under mysterious circumstances. Dr. Sechenov is the only one who knows the details of his demise.
Mysterious circumstances, huh? Dr. Sechenov really didn't tell anybody what happened?
He did. The story is that Professor Zaharov slipped and fell into a lab bath full of a hazardous experimental neuropolymer.
Okay.
Oh, shit, poor bastard. What's so mysterious about that?
Due to a bizarre concatenation of circumstances, no footage of this fateful moment was ever recovered, even though the labs are always monitored.
Well,
Very
shit
interesting.
happens, right? Sometimes cameras break or data doesn't get recorded.
That is entirely
That is
possible.
true. I've had
Another
entire streams not
peculiarity is
recorded.
that the polymer in question isn't hazardous at all. There's no way it could kill someone. You yourself love to swim in it.
Oh, okay. But maybe that polymer was a unique experimental sample or something. Like a dangerous strain.
That is also entirely possible. But wouldn't Professor Zaharov have known that the experimental sample he was working with was dangerous? He created it himself, after all, along with Dr. Sechenov.
This is seriously messed up.
It is seriously messed up. One would expect some sort of prompt. Over there is just a really, really long lift ride. I can hear noises. I'm just concerned that I'm missing something and we're going to spend the rest of the stream just in a lift. Nope, we're cool.
We need to go to Lesnaya Station.
No, we
take
need
the
to
train
save first.
Solnitsnaya. We will continue on foot from there.
And where are we supposed to find this station?
It's on the other side of the village we're now in.
Let's go.
Okay, but before we do...
So, what will it be, Major? Weapons or abilities?
So... Got all of those. Part of the discharge bounces and deals damage to additional targets. That's cool. Electric targets received increased damage. I don't tend to switch between them that much. What can we do with character? Suit's built-in med unit restores more health. That's cool. You're trained to tuck and roll when fall in to avoid damage. To do so, try jumping right before you land. So, Ghost of Tsushima. Increases your backpack capacity. Don't care so much about that. Every mage worth assault must be able to run a marathon. Increase your running speeds. Haven't needed that so far. Shields you from all damage while dying. Yes. Have some of that. And where's the health one? Suits, yeah. 57. That's telekinesis. Glove upgrades the cryojet pressure chamber, increases its maximum range. Can't remember what the cryojet is. Ooh. So your glove can spray targets and surfaces with a jet of combat polymer. Once applied, combat polymer can be set on fire, electrified or frozen. We'll have some of that. That's cool. We'll go right. I mean left, sorry. Increasing the maximum range. It's only 23, so I'll check first if I can get anything for 43, which I can. We'll install that to the right.
But at least you achieved something. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, that's it. No, you're most welcome. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I ache a little bit. I'll probably hurt a lot more tomorrow. Because it always seems to get me a couple of days after. I don't know why. But, yeah. It's going alright. Defend against enemy attacks. Instantly counterattack. That's cool. Different scenery. We like this. So let's have a look at the computer first. Rules for using blah blah blah. I'm just looking to see if there's any sort of clues or anything interesting. Just rules so far. Delete this immediately after reading, Georgie. There's some kind of gross plant just started growing in my garden. It literally sprang up overnight. Looks like, I don't know, some kind of evil eggplant or something. Makes hissing sounds. Eats my strawberries and generally acts like a little brat. I'm not really much of a gardener, so I'm worried. I'm really more of a cow guy. Could you see if they can send me some pesticides or something so I can spray this thing and its ugly broccoli looking face? Need to take it out without hurting my lilies. Could this thing be some kind of poisonous weed like hemlock, but worse? So no, I thought that'd be interesting. It was not. Ah, oh, they were having dinner. I'm too curious not to look. Days end, screaming, blah, blah. Yeah. I think that's more lore on those computers rather than any useful information. Hello, you guys.
Shit, Chelas. What are they doing?
They're repairing broken robots. The more Chelas...
Oh, we don't like that.
The sooner the damaged unit will be fixed. They're not currently dangerous. You can keep going. Just ignore them.
You'll know because they're repairing robots with blades.
I think I'll wait. One of them has a camera. I'd rather not have it see me.
Okay. So what's this? The Hawk is the ecosystem regional uplink. It stays in the air, powered by wind generators. A Hawk can be controlled via a terminal. Any host activity picked up by the Dandelion CCTV cameras will result in sending a level 2 alert to the nearest robot assembly plant calling for reinforcements. Do I have a terminal for that?
There are cameras everywhere. Where do they send the stuff they see?
If you're detected, the Hawk will sound a level 1 alarm, and all nearby robots will converge on your current location. If a camera sees you attacking a robot, a level 2 alarm will be activated, and the Hawk will deploy additional forces.
Not cool. So...
How do I know the current alert level?
Your polymer is equipped with an alert level indicator.
Shoot all cameras is what I read from that. Which is easier said than done, because quite often I don't spot them till it's too late. Oh! So who the hell spotted me? So I think damaging the thing just causes more to come and fix them. That's the general vibe
like
I'm
the
getting.
one in the Pink Panther movie.
Level to maximum, Major.
Oh, there's such a lag. I don't actually know what you meant by that. Ah! I got caught. Yeah, that's the thing. That we're so far behind. I don't actually know what you meant by the Pink Panther movie. So I'll actually wait for that.
There are cameras everywhere. Where do they send the stuff they see?
If you're detected, the Hawk will sound a level 1 alarm, and all nearby robots will converge on your current location. If a camera sees you at a robot, a level 2 alarm will be activated, and the Hawk will deploy additional forces.
How do I know the current alert level?
Your polymer retina is equipped with an alert level indicator.
The hell?
Be careful. The enemy is on high alert.
This is really difficult. Yeah, that was not a fun area. Let me see now. I don't want to waste too many shells, even though I do have a lot of them. There we go. Hello, Sputnik. That's cool.
Now that's what I call a shopping list.
Show me what you got!
So who else is trying to repair these things? Or maybe just keep them really occupied, I don't know. There's a strange glitch going on. What the hell is that? Oh, it's him! Maybe.
Other facility robots are dangerous.
All of them, I suppose.
I'm going with all of them, yeah.
Terrace Cobras, since they operate autonomously and are not
What the
connected
hell
to
was
the
that
network.
thing?
So the central hub infiltrated by Petrov does not have access to the Terrace Cobras.
At least someone here isn't trying to kill me. Thanks. For nothing.
Wow. I can't even work out what my health is. So there must be a way around this. I can't deactivate them. I can't seem to hide from them either, maybe. Ooh.
It's a Triffid.
It's a Triffid, yeah.
They see if you're detected.
I was wondering what the hell that thing was. Okay, so this definitely... You said about a terminal, but that doesn't allow me to turn them things off.
All nearby robots will converge on your current location. If a camera sees you attacking a robot, a level 2 alarm will be activated, and the Hawk will deploy additional forces.
Oh, polymer. Damn. Okay.
How do I know the current alert level?
Your polymer retina is equipped with an alert level indicator.
Shoot the cameras. Hopefully the robots won't come. Okay, someone didn't like that channel. Can I explore
Which other
these
facility
rooms?
robots are dangerous?
All of them, I suppose. Other than the Tereshkovas, as they operate autonomously and are not connected to the network. So the central hub infiltrated by Patrol
Oh, hello.
does not have access to the Tereshkovas.
Ugh. At least someone here isn't trying to kill me. Thanks. For nothing.
Give that a reload. Let's have a look around. I got all excited about coming to a new area so I could take pictures of different decor, and I've just been absolutely owned ever since. Time's running out. What the hell? Oh. Oh, that's cool. If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably look at that. That's kind of cool. Right, there are most likely loads of bad guys outside waiting to kill me. Like this one. But a fair bit of resources, so we'll forgive him for stalking me. That's pretty, with the poppies and so on, but not quite enough to make it a striking image. Really, chicken? You have an attitude problem, and I think we need to talk about this. Cool. Turning machine. No, these do seem to be absolutely pointless. But I can't help but look, just in case. Yeah, you keep on running, chick. Such attitude. Okay. That was a good bit of resources there. Not really anything worth photographing. That's kind of cool. Oh, he's even taken on the robot. Have it, chicken. You do you. Well, if it's got a lock on it, it must be good. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, so we need to invert that. And then rotate counterclockwise. Oh, hang on. You know what? Mr. T1000. We'll have none of that. Oh, jeez, there was a fair bit in there. So that's quite striking room, actually. So let's just get that. And we're just introducing the subject, which is the decanter. Possibly the... No, we can't do the book, I don't think. Just trying to work out the right angle for this. Maybe a little bit too deep. I'm going to go slightly higher. Have that in the corner. Something like that, maybe. And this may involve some serious cropping to possibly take out a lot of the table and everything everything below it. But that should get the image that I'm looking for. So that's quite high contrast. It's quite a big increase in contrast. Gamma it up a bit. So that's quite clear. And then drop the saturation. Not too much, that really made it quite cold. Increase the red in that. No, I don't want to mess with the actual balance of the colours because I rather like the greyish brown of the walls and the green of the curtains. Let's just try a smidgen higher because I just want to capture more of the top of the curtain. I may not include all of it, but it's nice to have options. So let's get that picture. And let's carry on looting this house. Whoa. I think that's Catholics, if I remember rightly. You know, like Saint Germain and all that. Okay. So still leading me this way. Can I do it and keep an eye out for these things? Again, don't want to waste shells if I don't need to. Whoa, these things are hardcore. Alright. Chill, Winston. Give myself a bit of a heal.
If the scene one-sided.
Very much so. These guys are very, very strong. You've got the flying things that seem to heal them as well. As long as the cameras don't see. So that's why I aimed for that flower thing first. And hopefully I can just clear this lot out. But yeah, the old rocket launchers. What? No, we got laser guys. It's why I pulled the shotgun out. I'm just not mucking around anymore. Let's just do this. No resources. Oh my days, how tight. Whoa. I see you. Did someone repair you? I think they did. I do feel like I'm missing some crucial knowledge. Or is just...
Don't hold back on the stuffing.
Yeah. Oh, fucks. Mind my French. Yeah, I think this is just go full out carnage and run. But I want to take pictures of nice things. I can't do that while these guys are here. Here he is. Right, where's explosion guy? Yeah, I'm just gonna give up on that mission and just get out of here. Oh.
Damn it. The gate's been locked by the security system.
We need to gain access. The only way to do this is by connecting to the security cameras. Unfortunately, I lack that ability.
There's a special camera diagnostic system, CDS-2 Valan. I can use one to connect to the cameras. That system might come in handy for stuff other than diagnostics. Hopefully there's one around here somewhere.
According to available data, a device with that designation can be found in this village.
That's
Detecting
good.
its signal, use the scanner to triangulate its coordinates.
No, what was scanner?
It
Just
seems
mental.
to have deployed a disproportionately large number of robots.
Where's
in
your
this area for
fucking
some reason.
button?
I recommend stealth.
I'm already late to the VD&H.
Stealth is not an option.
A frontal assault carries a high probability of death.
I've seen security systems like this before, Charles. I can get around it.
He says. That's up there. Cool. Yeah, I think stealth was most certainly where I should have approached this particular challenge. But running like a loon seems to also have its benefits. So I need to get up there, which clearly means I need to get into here. Ooh, what a palaver. Right. They even follow you in the house now. Well, they can't flank me, which is something they were doing frequently, so I suppose this isn't too bad. I've gone through pretty much all of my shells. That one seems to be leaving me be, so I'm going to leave it be. Nothing. I mean, they're dead. I have no issues plundering their place. It's still telling me I need to be up there, but there must be something I can initiate to get that to come down. So yeah, that's clearly it. There's the Volan. So I think that is where I'm going to leave it for today. So, yeah, thank you very much for for joining me, Richard. Really appreciated it. I'll try and get the pictures and videos done this weekend. But yeah, have a good weekend yourselves, and I'll hope to catch you in the next one. Alright, goodbye.